Great, so welcome back. It's funny, you can call it a song. Is it a song? Well, it's a track on an album. It's a piece of art. This band is like, I could just see them going to a record label and the guy with the big chomping cigar and he's going, I don't hear a single. You know, like as if there's going to be a single in this album. This band, Swans, is my first album listening to them. Thanks again, Chris, for getting it for me. And this is only my third track. This is really a cool band. It's art. To me, this is like going to the art gallery almost. It's meditative as well. Like I'm really finding it puts me in a headspace that's very positive. It makes me feel very enabled and in tune. It just puts me on a certain frequency right away. So I like the droning nature of this song. It does change halfway through, and actually it's very subtle. The piano snuck up on me. I think it was about a minute and a half into the track, and I hadn't even noticed, and suddenly there's piano going on. The drums, when it came in, I really loved the drums. They sound fantastic. They're produced really well, played really well, performed really well. The orchestra bursts, where they were, to me, were a little out of place. That's not a criticism. It could have a meaning, you know, that there's suddenly this sound object in the song that sort of sounds out of place. Again, this song is art, and it's like a palette, it's like a canvas, and there's some object in the canvas, and you're puzzled. What is it there for? It has a reason. I don't know what the reason is, but it did actually remind me of whenever there's orchestra bursts like that, it reminds me of James Bond, you know, da 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 da. So for whatever that's worth, it does remind me a little of James Bond, but I like the idea that it was sort of a jutting piece. Also, there's another thing about this song. It makes me feel or think about natives and First Nations, you know. Near the end there was that dark, gentle cacophony that was occurring, which again is very interesting. It's textural, it's a very emotional song for me, somewhat cinematic by the end. It could actually be great movie music. These guys could make wonderful movie music because they are all about conveying some kind of emotion or feeling. And then there were sounds at the end, sort of like animals, you know, cats or animals. And then I noticed in the lyrics, he does talk about an ocean of insects. And then he talks about the life from a dog. The memory drains the life from a dog. So there is a little bit of implying about insects and animals. The one thing that I thought I would try to play the guitar was right off of the bat, at the beginning of the song, had a neat little riff. The guitar has a sort of trebly sound. It's going. So it has that sort of dissonant. Let's wrap up, and we're gonna have to react to the rest of the album. We're only through three tracks, and already this album's made such a huge impression on me. It's a real treasure for me, a real treasure. And I'm very grateful for Chris to share this with me. And that's it, spiraling out. Make sure you consider being a Patreon for as little as $3 a month to keep the channel going. It's like a shot in my arm. It keeps things pumped up, keeps my arms pumped up, and keeps me moving, spiraling out and on forever. Talk to you all later. Take care.